The Thunder will surpass the Warriors to have the single season record of most wins in a season. Most likely with 74 wins. The Thunder at the end of the season, their last game is against the Phoenix Suns, and the game before is against the Nuggets. Gematria can tell us more about that. Gematria practice of coding letters and words into numbers. It is Denver, Colorado, that's 74. Could the Thunder get the 74 wins after Denver, Colorado? They would do so against the Suns. Suns is 73. The Warriors own the single season record for most wins in the regular season with 73. The last 3-1 comeback in the NBA occurred when the Denver Nuggets beat the Clippers in the bubble. Now, coincidentally, it is SGA that came over from the LA Clippers to the Thunder. Clippers is 46 and Champions is 46. Oklahoma is the 46th admitted state. GOAT King LeBron's going to win his 46th conference finals game to eliminate OKC. Game 7 on the road. Oklahoma is the 46th admitted state in the Union. Very fitting, right after I brought this up last night, that CBS Sports has brought up the possibility of a 73-win season, and I'll break this down at the end of the video, kind of highlight the article. GOAT King LeBron's his last 3-1 comeback occurred to beat the Warriors in the NBA Finals for his 29th playoff series win of his career. In Gematria, it is OKC that is next to lose to GOAT King LeBron for a 3-1 collapse. OKC is Gematria of GOAT King LeBron's 29th playoff series win to execute the 3-1 comeback. When he did so, it was his 131st career win. When he executes the 3-1 comeback, it would be for his 196th playoff win of his career. Now, this connects to the birthday of the real King James. He was born on a day, the 19th day of the 6th month, forms 196. His 196th playoff win. GOAT King LeBron is at 184, 188, 192, then 196. Of course, on the actual birthday of King James, June the 19th of 2016, was when he won the championship for Cleveland to come back from 3-1 against the single season record holders, Golden State Warriors. So now, instead of the date, we get the 196th playoff win of GOAT King LeBron James' career. How many playoff wins later would that be for his next 3-1 comeback? 65 playoff wins later. 65 is Gematria of his film, Space Jam: A New Legacy. Michael Jordan won titles after his Space Jam film, so will GOAT King LeBron James. 65 wins later after beating the Cavs. His next 3-1 comeback is against Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City is 65 in Gematria. This is going to result in back-to-back titles for GOAT King LeBron James at the end of the day. The interesting thing about Oklahoma City Thunder's Gematria of 88 is that the Warriors, by failing to win the championship, finished their 2015 season with 88 wins, and the Thunder are next to break the record for wins in a season. The peak of the Warriors, outside of being up 3-1, obviously, was when they beat the Thunder in the conference finals that very season. GOAT King LeBron's record in elimination games is 15-14. 29 elimination games. His next elimination game against OKC. The Magical Mamba Style title for the first Lakers title since over at the magical land of Disney World is going to see a 3-1 comeback for the GOAT. JJ Redick's playoff series record would be 3-1 when he eliminates the Thunder. Lakers' first title since at Disney World. Disney is 31 when they beat the Heat. That's what 31 is about. The 48th playoff game between the Lakers and the Thunder, Game 7, is going to decide who makes it to the NBA Finals. The NBA Finals is 48. LA Clippers were the last team to collapse. A 3-1 lead. LA Clippers is 48. '48 is Gematria of the NBA Finals. The Lakers are in the NBA Finals. James and Doncic execute the 3-1 comeback. Both James and Doncic equal 48. GOAT King LeBron is going to execute the comeback for his 18th win in elimination games. This is going to lead up to the Lakers' 18th title. GOAT King LeBron is going to be 18-14 in elimination games when he executes the 3-1 comeback. The 18th win in elimination to complete the upset, and then going on to win the Lakers' 18th title. Now notice, upset is 54. SGA equals 54. When GOAT King LeBron beats the Thunder, it would be his 36th playoff win against the West as a member of the Lakers. Thunder is Gematria of 36. 18 playoff wins in the NBA Finals in the Eastern Conference. This is how we get to 54. Playoff wins against the West. When he wins the West in front of fans, Kobe Bean Bryant does equal 54. So the Thunder are going to stay at 18 wins. They're going to fail to get that 19th playoff win against the Lakers to eliminate them. The Lakers are going to go on to win the 18th and 19th titles. The 30th win for the Lakers against the Thunder to eliminate them. LeBron is 30. Doncic is 30. GOAT King LeBron's going to win the repeat for his 30th NBA Finals win. He would be 3-0 in elimination games during the JJ Redick era at the time that he executes the comeback. The Lakers 0-1 elimination games, losing to the loser Phoenix Suns. Then they lost against the Thunder, 0-2. 1-2, and then 1-3. So the Lakers are 1-4 in elimination games during the GOAT LeBron era, and LA is 14. LA equals 14-13. 13 prior teams have executed a 3-1 comeback in the NBA playoffs. The Lakers will be the 14th team to execute a 3-1 comeback, or I should say LA is going to be the 14th team to execute a 3-1 comeback in the playoffs. GOAT King LeBron's first game this season against Utah. Lucas' first game with the Lakers against Utah. GOAT King LeBron's conference finals record as a member of the Lakers. 4-1 being the Nuggets got swept, so he's 4-5. He'll be 5-8 in the conference finals as a member of the Lakers at the time of facing elimination. 58 is the Lakers' magical comeback en route to their first title since winning the title at Disney World. It's also Los Angeles Lakers. That's Gematria 58. So again, how we get there: 4-1, and then 0-4 gives you 4-5, and then 1-3 deficit gives you 5-8. So GOAT King LeBron's conference finals record with the Lakers will be 8-8 when he beats the Oklahoma City Thunder. So that miraculous upset kind of it kind of references the time that the Warriors failed and finished with 88 wins in the regular season. Okay? So that's the record in elimination games. Need to look at GOAT King LeBron's record. The 32nd elimination game for GOAT King LeBron is going to execute the comeback. Luka trade on the 32nd day. Lakers' first title since at Disney. Disney's 32. So what am I speaking about? We are speaking about he's 15 and 14 in elimination games. He's going to be 18 and 14 in elimination games when he executes the comeback against the Thunder. 32 would also be greatest player GOAT King LeBron James. This is the magical time. This is the magical comeback. He's going to tie number 32, Magic Johnson. So don't believe for a second that this is not also going to connect to Magic Johnson. Not just Kobe, but also Magic Johnson. GOAT King LeBron's record when down elimination games, right? 0-1 against loser Suns, 0-2 lose Nuggets, 1-4 in elimination games. Gonna be 4-4 in elimination games when he executes the comeback. Chosen one is 44. He would eliminate the champions. Champions does equal 44. 44 is Lakers' first title since over at the bubble. That's what 44 represents. The real King James birthday on June the 19th to SGA's birthday does derive lots of meaning. His birthday is on July the 12th. Obviously, the most important player on the Oklahoma City Thunder is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. So the amount of time from the real King James birthday to SGA's birthday, what does that give us? This gives us 23 days. This is GOAT King LeBron's 23rd season in the NBA. He is, in fact, the king of basketball. This is who he is. This is what he is about to become this year. We'll see how many losses they have this year. The Thunder, 74-8. If they finish right at 74, could they finish at 75 like Kobe's Camacho 75 and GOAT King LeBron ties Kobe? Or maybe Oklahoma's Camacho 76. So 74 to 76 is what is referenced. That is what is referred to as the range of wins that the Thunder would have under this scenario. Find it very hard to believe that they can get to 77, but anything is possible. They are on pace right now at 15-1. A big game in the NBA Cup against the Timberwolves is something to look out for. GOAT King LeBron's record in down 3-1 is very important. So there were two instances. The past 2 years, obviously, in the first round. And then I think this was the season that that he was down 3-1 as well. So we need to look at the conference semifinals. And indeed, this was one of the years that GOAT King LeBron, okay, this was not the year, I think it was 2008, 2009, the year that they had, the year that they had 66 wins. They were down 3-1, and then they won that game 5. So this was the other instance. The other instance was the 2014 NBA Finals. So these were all the times that GOAT King LeBron was down 3-1. Yeah, he'll be 2-4 down 3-1. Where is it? Where is it? LeBron record down 3-1. obviously the 2000 has been down 5 times. I just want to give you the exact win-loss record. One ended well, the other 4 did not. So it'll be 2 and 5. It looks like. So those were this was the sweep. I gotta get rid of this. Now, what it has to be brought up is, the only time King LeBron played the Thunder in the NBA Finals, obviously, or in the playoffs, was for his first championship. That was his 72nd playoff win of his career. When he plays the Thunder again, he's going to be 7-2 in Game 7s, like becoming the scoring king against the Thunder on the 7th day of the second month. The second month is indeed February. That was for his 30th playoff win. And again, there'll be 3-1 in elimination games with J.J. Redick to execute the 3-1 comeback. Obviously, losing against the Wolves to be 3-1 in elimination games. Holy hell, the Bills got that first down. Holy smokes. This is unbelievable. Okay, 2017 NBA Finals. Now back to the general point. So, 72nd playoff win against the Thunder, 196. How many playoff wins later for King Goat LeBron? 124. Now, 124 would be Comanche of coronation. Goat King LeBron is going to be coronated. The Lakers' next 3-1 comeback's going to happen 56 years later. King Goat LeBron is going to be 5-6 in the NBA Finals. This is what GOAT King LeBron James is going to become. So we got to go to 2017. That's the last thing I think we need to talk about, obviously, is the record down 3-1. So going in order. Down 3-1, that's 1-1. And now Spurs won Game 3. The Heat lost, so that's 1-2. Uh, 2014 NBA Finals game summary. Yeah, 3-1, 1-4, 1-5, 1-6. So he's gonna be 5-6, down 3-1, and he's gonna be 5-6 in the NBA Finals. Go King LeBron James when it's all said and done.